pimping balls and we rapping there. What good, what good, what good, what good, what good. Now let me send out, let me send out. Now let me send out. Now let me send out, let me send out, send out. What is up, man? What's good? Gotta send out these invites to Facebook and to Twitter real quick. That way people know. Because YouTube don't be telling nobody nothing. Catastrophic. How's your day been, bruh? Twitter. Hey, hey, hey. So we got everything sent out. All right. We got that good. We got that good. Man, how is Ubering where you're at? I got a guy I work with just started. He Uber and he Lyft. And I was thinking maybe when I get my own car to might start, you know, putting that in there. So I was thinking about it. Make a little extra money so I can buy the stuff I need. Maybe help me get a better laptop faster so I can go back to reacting live again. No, sir. I look at the score. Last I looked, it was like 25-15 or something like that. $209 ain't bad at all. That's like what I make working a 10-hour shift, and I know you probably don't work that. It doesn't matter though, man. I'm going for Golden State just for KD. I'm a fan of KD, so hopefully they seal the deal tonight and it can be over with. Anyway, Josh, how you been, man? Sound off. 1, 2. Yeah, see, you work 4 or 6 hours. Man, sounds great. See, so we're on one accord right there. Yeah, I let the Warriors have it, and I got nothing against LeBron. It's just I'm a fan of KD. LeBron is an excellent player, but One thing I learned. Here's the thing with KD and why I support KD. KD was over here at OKC doing numbers. I mean, made this team like a really, really good team. And then when Harden left, I knew they were not going to ever get a championship. They would be like, they would only be like playoff potential. Because Westbrook is a stat chaser, man. Like, you can't have a stat chaser on your team and expect to win. So when he left, I was like, good. Because he's just a real good player. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that he got out. Straight up. But catastrophic, man, I live in a place where it ain't really that big. Like, not even taxis and stuff get used a whole lot where I'm at. So, like, the dude who I know, he do Uber and Lyft. He like, uh, he make like $30 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a little over. So, but I think it's also because like, Lyft isn't big here yet. Like Uber's bigger here. Lyft not big yet. I give it like another year, it probably worth some good money. Only on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that big. The nightlife here is not that big. Only on the weekends. Like somewhere like LA, I guarantee you clubs be making a killing like 5, 6 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Cal Mike, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like Westbrook wants his stats. He wants his triple doubles. Like that's what he wants. But right now, ain't nobody talking about Westbrook because he ain't in the championship. You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of how it is. Rapper dog, what's up? I mean, my boy, my dude. I don't watch baseball. I really don't watch any sports. I keep up with my sports through uh, highlights, stats, stuff like that. Like I can't sit and watch a game. I can't do it. My life will not allow me to do such a thing. I already have YouTube, overtime job, kids, video game playing, and anime. I do not have the time to watch sports anymore. But I support the Boston Red Sox because I am from Lynn, Massachusetts. So I support the Celtics. I support the Patriots. I support the Red Sox. Yeah, like I kind of figured it would. Hold on. Man, I would like to catch. I wanted to catch a Thunder game a while ago, but like I would rather want to go uh catch a concert. Like I really want to catch particular people in concert before they stop touring, but my life does not allow me the time to do such stuff. I would have to I had to literally like sacrifice a lot of sleep just to catch these type of things. I'm kind of like Calvin Might on that one, man. I don't mind watching. I like if I'm somewhere social, I don't mind watching the game at all. But I normally always wait until playoff championship time before I'm actually gonna like really try to watch a game. I do like the Nintendo Switch. I need to get one because I'm waiting on that Smash Brothers to be revealed come E3, which is what I kind of came in here to talk about, which was video games is one of the topics that I wanted to talk about. So E3 is like Monday, Tuesday. It's the 11th. I know that much. I've seen Red Dead. I'm happy for Red Dead. It wasn't enough on that Fallout. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough on that Fallout for me to be hyped. So I'm looking forward to Smash Brothers. Mm, Division 2. I mess with Sony. I mess with Sony more with the PS4. Like during the Xbox 360 era, I was the Xbox 360 person. Like that's what I played. Everything was on 360. Like I knew so many people in the Monkey Clan, uh, TMC. I knew I knew like Pro Gamer. I knew like a bunch of stuff. I knew a bunch of stuff on 360. When I saw that, when I saw Xbox One coming out, and I saw it wasn't gonna be a whole lot of titles, I went ahead and went back to PlayStation because I'm a big JRP fan. Like I love playing like Japanese RPGs. So I would say PS4 just so you can play with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Like just so. Now 360 was like the stuff. Like I've logged so many hours on Battlefield, the Call of Duties, Gears of War, Halo, like the competitive, like all that competitive type stuff. And then when I got to start working on the road, I couldn't keep up. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't keep up no more because I was always traveling, so I couldn't keep up no more. So I just started playing like um, yeah, I started getting into like the RPGs and the action adventure, like the Assassin's Creeds, stuff like that. So that's where I was like really, really. Well, you said, hold on. Shaq Fu was just released, bro. I remember playing Shaq Fu on Sega Genesis, and that game was garbage. Man, like I wanted to play. What is Shaq Fu now though? Like that was a fighting game. Whenever I remember it, and that mug was not good. It was not good. That mug was not a good game, but it was so bad it was funny. You know, he just couldn't keep up with the other ones. But I didn't even know they made another Shaq Fu. But the Hack series, like the Hack series, man, I wish Phil was here, man. Like I used to get, we used to trade off games and everything. I got real big into PlayStation 2 because I had a hard drive I was able to stick on the back, and then I would be able to download and copy certain games to the hard drive. So I played a lot, man. PS4. If you're looking for action adventure, uh, like the genres I'm in is action adventure mainly, RPGs, stuff like that. If you're looking for action adventure, I would definitely say the Batman series is good. I mean, like Arkham City, Arkham Knight, those are good. I had a PSP for a little while, um, but that was just to play Monster Hunter and what is Dissidia, Final Fantasy Dissidia. Like when Dissidia first came out, we were all hyped for it. So I got that to play Dissidia and to play Monster Hunter. That's the only reason why I had a PSP. Like right now, I have a Nintendo 3DS. The PSP was okay, but it was too pricey for the console and for the games. And then you had to have a lot of memory sticks with it too because of the games. I think where Nintendo beat them out at was you didn't have to have all that. Basically, like all you needed was your game cartridge. Now you got to have a SD card for saving like pictures and stuff like that and like certain things on games, but it's still not how much memory you need to have. Bro, I've been a Monster Hunter forever. Like that's what I mainly play on like my PlayStation 4. I fell back off of it because they put Titanfall 2 on sale for $5, like the Ultimate Edition. So I got that, and I started playing the heck out of Titanfall 2. Man, that's the best $5 I've ever spent. I don't think PlayStation ever come out with another portable console. Like Nintendo has dominated the portable scene for a very long time for a good reason. It's the variety that comes with it. And mainly the Pokemon series. Like Pokemon, bro, Pokemon has been out. I think it's like 1,000 Pokemon now. It's been popping. It's still popping. It is crazy. But catastrophic. I think the Assassin's Creed series is good. Mini games built in. I know, man. Like, there's a lot of people doing like crazy stuff. Oh, you mean the minis? I mean, look, man. Nostalgia sells. Like nostalgia sells like hardcore. It do. Like it really do. It sells. Guys, I forgot to pop my chat out. My bad. Pop that out real quick. Yeah, nostalgia sells, bro. So creating all them game systems and making minis and stuff like that, they make it way more money than putting it on than actually putting it on like a virtual console. You know what I'm saying? Like they legit sell you stuff based off of nostalgia. That's how Nintendo gets down. They've been in the game for so long. So I think I wouldn't buy one unless it had the right games on it. I'm waiting on them to bring me my Mega Man Battle Network series back so I can play it. I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I'm talking about like Mega Man Legends, PlayStation 1. I played so many different Mega Mans, but like they got that new series coming out with all the Mega Mans on it, like a bunch of them. I think like Mega Man X series. I might have to get that. I may have to get that. At E3, nah, nah. Microsoft is not. Microsoft can't even look, bro. Catch you later. You be safe out there, man. Bro, I just saw something on YouTube. Dude made he took a portal he took an old tube TV and was able to connect it to where it had the Apple screen. Like he was running his Apple phone through the tube TV and it made it look real vintage. And people were like, "Man, you need to sell these and literally like make money because hipsters will buy them." And I was like, I didn't know people still want to mess with tube TVs, but I guess there's some type of nostalgia with those too. I ain't got no nostalgia with old tube TVs because I just remember them being real heavy. I don't think Microsoft will get into the portable game system, see dog, because they can barely get their exclusive titles out. Like barely get them out. Like Crackdown has been pushed back again. Like again. So I don't see it happening. Hey, I got that does anybody know how to use that little messenger thing on YouTube? I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how it works. I know that's what I was thinking. Like they already make like portable, basically computers. So I don't know why they would try to do a game rig. I don't see no reason to do one. Let me send a few messages out to some people. Don't seem like I'm gonna get a lot of people tonight. I saw that on the pre-order on the PlayStation Store. Bringing those Spyro back. I wasn't big into Spyro the Dragon because I didn't have a PlayStation. I didn't have a PlayStation 1 for a long time. So when that was really, really big, I didn't have one. All I had was Super Nintendo. But yeah, Spyro will be coming back. I mean, they revamped Crash. I can definitely see them bringing Spyro back. Oh, I forgot. Just Cause 4. I'm looking forward to some gameplay trailers on that. There's gonna be a lot of gameplay reaction trailers coming up soon on the chan, like for real. It, have you played the Kirby for the Switch? Kirby swag? Cause I was thinking about maybe getting some Kirby games for my boys, cause they like that type of like they play a lot of Rayman, like they like Rayman, so I figured they would like Kirby as some another game to play. So I guess you saying you play it all the time, then it must be really really good. Yeah, that's they play the mess out of that game. Suave. I didn't know Kirby was like that powerful. Yeah, they play a lot of Rayman. Like my son, he has those music stages like down packed. Love Rayman. I'm just not much into 2D scrollers anymore because I played them for so long growing up, and I was just kind of like not really into it that much. Even though like I have played with him to try like he was like I can't get past this. I'd be like, yeah, see, I play like if he can't get past something, I'll play that. I'll play that with him. But most of the stuff I play, like he can't play it. He's been trying to get into Monster Hunter like me, but he be like, man, I remember floppy disk. I believe that's probably like the most secure data storaging that you could possibly have is a floppy disk. Straight up. Hello, Felipe. It's just time consumption. I would love to sit back and build a game, but I get what I don't really know what you call it, but like there's been times like when I've been off work for weeks and I'll game hardcore for like a week and a half and then I don't want to touch a game after that. Like I want to read something. So I'll read a book and do other things. I like gaming, but there's something about just sitting in that spot or sitting in a spot for way too long that I can do it for a while, but then after that, I'm like, I'm gonna go do something else. But yeah, if I was ever gonna like need to like secure data and send it somewhere, I would get a floppy disk. People be looking like let's say you got something really really top secret. They be looking for like a disk or like a memory card, but it'd be on floppy disk. So they'd be like, "What is this?" They'll throw it away. Waiting on my some of my technicians to get in here so we can talk about the album too. Yeah, you would. You would have to be like, does these even exist anymore? Like, do they even power up anymore? Freaking floppy disk. Someone put something up on Facebook saying if you remember these, then your childhood was great. And I could remember, literally remember three of like the six being there, like floppy disks, CDs, VHR. I mean VHS, not VHR. VHS. I remember that. Who do I want to be in the next Smash Brothers? You know, I have no anticipation whatsoever just because the previous Smash Brothers, like when they start putting Ryu in there, Cloud, Bayonetta, they put my boy Roy back in there. Uh the only person I think that I was missing was Star Wolf, but he was basically just like a little bit of a clone of Fox and Falco. Okay, get your butt off. Go back to work. Physical CD-ROM. I heard they bringing Ice Climbers back to Smash Brothers though. My brother loved Ice Climbers. Yeah, I figured I would come on here and talk about some things with you guys. We're talking about E3 games, gaming, stuff like that right now. Yeah, actually I am, but I was trying to wait till I got some more technicians on. I heard that 2 days ago from I think the No. They were talking about the Ice Climbers returning. Cause I actually had time, Felipe, to sit back and listen to the whole album. I had time to listen to the whole album. I'm gonna be real with you. I wasn't as happy as I thought I was gonna be. Not as happy as I thought I was gonna be. While there's some major bangers on there, it's something about the short songs that's a major turnoff. But anyways, we're gonna get to talk about it. Don't worry about that. Like, just let you know that I was expecting to be like instead I was kind of like he has to do every Mission Impossible. What Mission Impossible was it that was good? Two? I think two was bomb. One was okay for a starter movie. Uh, Mew. Am I saying that right? I might not be saying that right. To be honest with you, I used to be a Pokemon master back in the day. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you how this happened. Mimi Q. Let me tell you how this happened. Uh, I had friends who played Red and Blue. Exactly, Felipe. Y'all know I love Dale. Oh, the one that see my son start watching the Sun and Moon show, and I sat back and watched some episodes with him, and I was like, Mimi Q was dressed like Pikachu, but it hates Pikachu. or something like that. But it's super powerful. I was just kind of like, this is kind of weird, but you know, whatever. I do like the graphics and how far they have come to making it look animated so much better. Oh, it's just that one. I didn't know that. I just thought all Mimikyus hated Pikachu. My bad. Uh, anyways, hold on real quick. Now I'll talk about the Pokemon Adventure. Y'all know I love JL. Even though I wanted JL to collab with Ritz, that's who I was hoping he would collab with, but Ritz ended up leaving. I wanted JL to collab with Ritz. Ritz has a good ear for good beats. And the two choppers would have been great. Stevie Stone, though, there's no reason why I was kind of let down on the album. I like Stevie Stone's voice. I like his rapping voice. I like when he does hooks. But Stevie Stone kind of burnt JL on a couple of verses where his verse was just way better than JL's. So then I'm sitting back like, JL, what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I love JL. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And then they both got burnt by Joey Cool on Cautious. Like he outdid both of them. Standout verse is crazy. Steven Stone. Now, let me get into this Pokemon Master ordeal. I have friends that play Blue and Red. I knew about Pokemon, but not to that extent. So, when the show came out, it was just another anime to watch. I was like, cool, I'm watching the show. So I'm watching the show. I see Pikachu beating like all these Pokemon, rock ground types and everything. I'm like, dang, Pikachu must be strong. So I finally was like, did some work, saved up my money, got me a Game Boy Pocket, and went and got Yellow. I was like, gotta get Yellow because, you know, Pikachu's on the front cover. I started trying to play Pokemon like the show and learned it's not that way. Like you can't really beat a Cubone with a Pikachu. You can't really beat an Onyx with a Pikachu. I learned my lesson. Then I got more into it because it was so much competition with all of us having like a different version. And then we had the worst ice storm ever in Arkansas. We were without power for some places was without power for over 25 days. But I think we went 15, 16 days with no power. All I had was my Game Boy, two big old pack of batteries. I mean, huge pack of batteries. And I had the little magnifying glass light that you stuck on the top of the Game Boy to play the game. I spent a lot of time playing Pokemon because we had no power. It was an ice storm outside, and tree limbs was falling everywhere. So we couldn't go outside. We couldn't go to school. All I did was sit back and play Pokemon. I got very good at it. I stayed deep into Pokemon up until Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Fell out of it, and then picked it back up for Diamond and Pearl. Got so deep into Pokemon because that's when I started playing online and getting into the competitive mode with it. I had literally had a notebook. A notebook. It was like doing math playing Pokemon. Shit got crazy. I eventually retired from it and I picked up Sun and Moon because my son loves Pokemon for some reason. It's not my fault. Not my fault at all. Bender was good. It's not my fault, but he loves Pokemon for some reason. So now I have Sun, something Sun. I can't remember which one. I think he has like Omega Ruby. The mom has Sun as well. And we all play really just for him. No, I'm not buzzed. I heard of the green version, but I ain't never I never knew nobody with it. My favorite Game Boy game, I only had I think when I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, that's when like that was the money spender right there. Was that. All this stuff was early though. Nah, I'm not buzzed. You buzzed? Bender, you buzzed? You mean drink? Drink? Let me check the score real quick. I want Golden State to win. You're buzzed. Uh-oh. It's halftime. Looks like they up by 9. I am not buzzed, buddy. Anybody else check out that Contraband album? See, I never did the card thing. I haven't got to that island yet. I remember you tagging me in that Akala Island thing because of the rapper Akala. I remember you tagging me in that. I haven't got there yet. Like I think I only beat like one trial right now. I only play it when I'm like really sitting in the living room babysitting. Like if I can't play my PlayStation, I'll play my game my DS. That's it. Donkey Kong. I remember Donkey Kong 64 Bender. Like that was the game everybody was talking about. Like everyone was talking about that. Marowak. I think what really drove me out of Pokemon is once I got real competitive with it, I started noticing that out of all the Pokemon, a lot of them were useless, like to be competitive. So some of your favorites weren't that good no more. Started on the NES. Gaming. All right, so we got gamers in here. Okay, we got gamers. I haven't watched that show. I have not watched the show. I watched so many shows. I just started Teen Wolf because I really wanted to see something with werewolves in it. Literally. Wanted to see something with werewolves in it. I was like, I'm finna watch something. Try to get more people in here, man. I want to talk about this. My aunt had an Atari, and all she had was Tetris and Pac-Man. And she would literally sit there and play Pac-Man all day long. Like all day long. And I was like, you on like stage like 25. It's time for you to give it up. But I think I started on Super Nintendo. Like I think I started on Super Nintendo, but was introduced to like all the older consoles later. I'm pretty sure Super Nintendo's where it started at because my cousin had one, and I remember him having a Game Genie. He had a Game Genie, and you would put the codes on Super Mario World. You put the invincibility code on Mario and run through everything, but you couldn't get hit. I mean, you couldn't fall in the pits, and you couldn't get hit by the little things that come down and crush you, or you would die. You would still die. Game Genie, I remember that. It was Super Nintendo where I started. Those are not werewolves. Stop calling them werewolves. Those are shapeshifters. Those are not werewolves. Werewolf is like a beast, half man, half wolf. Twilight was shapeshifters. They're more based off of the Indian mythology. I don't remember that. I don't remember when did they censor it because I remember playing Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo and there was blood. Like there was remember they would do the little fast punch and it looked like 20 pints of blood would come out of your face? When did they censor it? You're like the third person that said that. I don't remember them ever being censored. Unless they censored it later and there was versions going around that weren't censored. But I don't remember it being censored. We played that game. I remember my cousin would always win with that little trip. The little trip trip move. Tripping you over and over again. Yeah. See, I remember the blood. I don't remember the sweat. Yeah. But yeah, now I was on Super Nintendo, so they might have actually censored it later. Cause I remember Mortal Kombat making a big old fuss. You know where I used to rent my games from? Hollywood Video. I don't know if y'all have them where you were at or ever had them, but I used to go to Hollywood Video. I'm gonna have to look that up, man. Literally remember there being blood on Super Nintendo. You got me interested now. Cause I used to think to my in my mind like, why are they dropping so much blood? Getting hit with light punches and dropping so much blood. It's crazy. You went to the arcade. I ain't started going to arcade till I was like high school. And that's when I became a Soul Calibur master. I used to travel from city playing Soul Calibur. DC Universe Mortal Kombat, that was a classic game. I think that like really showed the potential of what could be done with DC characters instead of them being in like them 4 player, top down view games and all that other stuff. It really showed the true potential of what could be in what the characters could be in. Oh, no wonder we had blood. There's a blood code for it where you can open blood. All right. I knew we had blood. I didn't know there's a blood code for it. Mortal Kombat Street Fighter 2. I have not listened to this new album yet. I just finished Contraband today. Literally. Just finished it. That's why I wanted to talk about it, because like it's fresh on my mind. I have not listened to Roz's new album yet. Ross Simone. Blackbuster did. But Blockbuster got smart, bro, and they adjusted. They start putting them little boxes out like red box. They got smart. The real question is, there's a family video here, still here. I can't figure out how family video is still here at the video store. In fact, I've seen 5 in different states that I've been to. There's always a family video still around for some reason. They gotta be selling drug out of it. Gotta be. That's my theory. They sell drugs out of family video. Because I know we got one here, and that mug is all cars always there, and people always there. Oh snaps! He only did eight tracks on this album, bro. I can't tell you. I've never been in one, but I know there's one literally 4 miles from me that's open where you can rent stuff. Has anyone been seeing this? Um, it's like a virtual, like the VR, and you like swing lightsabers to play music or something like that, or like it's kind of like Guitar Hero or DJ Hero, except for you're using lightsabers. I don't know. I've been seeing it on Facebook here lately. Bro, if I ever go on a family video bender, I'll look and see if they sell VHS. But I just know there's a family video here in my town. That mug always has cars there. I don't know if it's the employees or there's people actually stuff, but I've been to multiple states and seen family video in towns, and I'm just kind of like, how are y'all still here with Redbox and all this other type of stuff? So I think they have to be selling drugs. They have to be selling drugs. Father Day's coming up. I had no idea. For y'all who don't know, I don't celebrate anything. I don't celebrate holidays, so I don't keep up with what's coming out on for holidays. You know what I mean? Like I don't pay attention to it. Yeah, bro. In 2018, there's a family video. I don't know. Anyways, I want to talk about the story I heard. This guy was selling crack. He's selling cocaine out of a McDonald's. Now, to me, this was the most genius thing I've ever seen anyone do with drugs. Basically, all his clientele will come up to McDonald's, order food, and he would put the drugs in the food. How he ended up getting caught was someone else got pulled over with the food, with the drugs, and they snitched and said where they got it from. But this dude had been working at McDonald's for 8 years. I don't know if he started selling crack those 8 years, or if he like maybe worked there 2 years and was like, this shit ain't working, I need to find a side hustle. I don't know. I have no idea. But legitly, the man was selling dope out of McDonald's and probably making a killing. Bad habits. Woo. Bad habit. Yeah, I won't do that right now. I'll just keep that saved. 2018, guys. I heard about that. I heard about that McDonald's employee with the mixtapes. He was putting them in kids' meals. Like, hey. And he was probably a mumble rapping mofo. Like, he probably had all them kids jamming his mixtape. Like, son, what are you listening to? Like, you don't want none of this, Dad? Ugh. uh, with me, Bender, it's more so like I do for people whenever I can. I do for my family all the time. I don't need a designated day for me to be like thankful. You know what I'm saying? And I buy stuff for my kids all the time, so I don't need a designated day to bombard them with junk. So, yeah, junk food, junk music, baby. Bad habits. All right, so we talked about games. We talked about the mixtapes and the Happy Meals. We talked about the cop. I mean, not the cop. The dude selling dope out of McDonald's and food, which to me is still genius. That's probably why he got away with doing it for so long. I would have probably quit though. Would saved up all that money I was making and been like, I'm out, McDonald's. Peace. I'm going back to school. I got money saved up now. Now, there's a viral story going around about a cop. It was a Radio Disney promotion. I believe that. I believe that 100%. I ain't bought a kids meal until they stopped putting Hot Wheels in them. I used to be in love with Hot Wheels when I was a kid. So I would want to go to McDonald's and get a Happy Meal just to get a new Hot Wheel. Ever since they stopped doing that, I stopped paying attention to it. Anyway, I want to talk about this cop. It's a cop going viral right now who showed up to a barbecue and people got noise. He got a noise complaint, and he told them, "All right, y'all gotta turn the music down." And one of the dudes challenged him to a boxing match, and he did the boxing match, right? And everyone in the neighborhood knew this cop. Like they even had a nickname for him, and he had hands. Like he actually had hands, bro. I'm telling you, it's gone viral because he's like, yeah, Officer Blade. So you know what I'm talking about. it's going viral because it's like he's like, this is my neighborhood. Like I know this neighborhood. I know a bunch of people in this neighborhood. Bro, he did win. Like cause old dude kept trying to duck, and he was just sticking with them uppercuts, like just sticking them. And I'm like, dang, he is catching old boy. But what I wanted to talk about was like, do you guys feel like that's how the police should be in this country with the places that they patrol? They should know more about the place they patrol, or do y'all believe like the way things are with cops just like patrolling places, don't know nobody, shooting people? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one do you think would be better for this country to have if you're in this country? I know some of y'all be from other countries. Officer Blade, bro, like tight. Like I was happy to see that. I'm gonna look something up to tell y'all too. I forgot what it was. Thinking about Officer Blade. Bro, like they hugged him and everything. But he even said, I've had to make arrests in that same apartment complex, you know? Like, yeah, like see, dog, he knew. He said, I've been patrolling the neighborhood for years. So, like, he knew a lot of the people in the neighborhood and stuff like that. And they all knew him. So, you mean the dude that was like sitting at the elevator just chilling? Yeah, they beat his ass, bro. Five cops punching him in his face, beating him up. Like didn't even give him he still had his phone in his hand like this when he looked up to respond. And they literally already had him by the shirt and was punching him in the face. I was like, I don't even think he said anything yet besides, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like he looked up like, huh? Bam, 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 bam. They beat his ass. And I'm like, looking like, first off, it's five of y'all. This dude don't look that big at all. And y'all didn't even give him time to respond. Y'all just beat his ass. Like, what is going on? Man, I mean, I know some people ain't got nothing against the cops, and personally, my opinion, I don't call the police. Like, it's something I don't. Yeah, everything camera is on, bro, because they beat the hell out of that dude. And I'm like, damn, for real? Dude had no time to respond. I don't call cops, man. I come from a place where it's just we solved a lot of problems. I mean, it's an older time, but at the same time, it's we knew more of the community. So we didn't call the cops. Like if something happened, we would find out who did it. Cause most of the time, like stuff happens in your neighborhood, And the people who live in your neighborhood are the ones who did it. So we would just correct situations with people. I do have super chat set up. I just did it to have it done. Told myself to stop slacking. Ain't nobody donated nothing, but I just set it up just to have it set up. So I just did that so when I do get back to actually reacting live, it'll be set up. If anyone ever feels generous, it's there. How you been, KD? I mean, KJ. I called you KD. I'm thinking about Kevin Durant too much today. How you doing, KJ? I bet you are, bro. After you gave me a little bit, my dude Bender. Thank you. It super works. Bender, you know how this goes. 100. Hold on, let me get my notebook real quick. For my guy Bender, any reaction request? Look, I ain't seen The Incredibles because I want to watch it in peace at my house. I ain't finna go to the movie and people be bringing a badass kids in the movie theaters to ruin my movie. I'ma wait until that mug is on Redbox and I'ma go see it day one it drop because I don't want people kids crying, laughing at jokes that done passed 4 minutes ago. Nah, y'all ain't mess up my incredible adventure. I'm waiting till it come to the crib. I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, I set it up like I followed your video and set it up that way. I did not find, you know how you did that schedule thing on YouTube? I did not find it on my page though. Afro Dark Energy. You got it, my guy. Write this down real quick since my guy donated your boy $5. I haven't seen that one yet. I heard about it, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen that one yet. KJ, what you looking forward to for E3 this year? Even though I know you only play Overwatch, which is cool, what you looking forward to? I'm waiting on that Death of Superman video to come out, bro. Woo-wee. I can wait for that Death of Superman to come out. I know it's gonna be done right. I hope that I hope they do the entire story correctly. That's what I'm hoping for. Bad habits. I'm waiting on the chat to come up. Bro, I don't think Cyberpunk gonna happen till 2077. They done already talk about pushing that mug back. I didn't even play the first Last of Us. So, Days Gone? I don't know if I've heard of that one. I don't think I've heard of Days Gone. Hey, C Dog, what goes into making a music video? If you don't mind me asking, I'm interested. I was thinking about doing parody songs, and I wanted to know what all would be. I know, bro. I remember seeing the Cyberpunk trailer with the bullets, with the bullet song, Archives. I think it is, if I remember correctly. I can't remember if it's Archives. I think it's Archives, and the song name is Bullets. But I remember that trailer when like it shows the chick just sitting there. She got the claws out, just killed somebody. The dude got the gun. I was like, man, and it's made by the same people that did The Witcher. I was hyped for it. Now I'm sitting back kind of like, man, it's kind of garbage because that game ain't been out yet. Anyway, see, dog, we'll go into making a music video. Like when you shoot the video and you're rapping your verse, do you have the music playing in the background so you can do the lip syncing that way? So like you know when you need to say what you need to be saying, and then you just like put the song over it. I'm always kind of wondering about music videos and the way they're done. And since I know you, and I know you've done them, you still doing paperwork? Ah man, I was gonna try to do most of all my parodies based around like strange music, cause like parodies is a good way to get noticed, but I'm not really trying to get just me noticed. Uh, I think parodies would be a good way to get like strange music artists noticed, especially if I can make good funny parodies. People will be interested in the songs that I'm making parodies of. So look, KJ, at least you have a very, very good paycheck that comes with it and a good life. But I feel you. The thing I used to hate doing in school was this for long periods of time. Just doing this right here. Oh, it sucks so bad. So you don't lip sync it? Like you like just play it and then like rap the words and then just put the song that you actually recorded over it? That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to get into start doing this because I got to start bringing you guys some different content. I got a skit that I'm hopefully hoping to get up this weekend. I was supposed to already start my Why and Why Not series, but I was supposed to start my Why and Why Not series, but I need a intro video for the why and why not. That way people know that's what they're watching when they come to the vid. Haven't got that done yet. It's very difficult doing a lot of this stuff by yourself. So I just told myself I was gonna buckle down and just get to it, but it's so hard after working 10 hours, bro, in the heat. It's like I feel completely drained when I come home. I'm just like, I don't want to move. I don't want to do nothing. So we talked about the album. We talked about games. We talked about the cop. Now we're talking about KJ's work. My man has been working hard. Pretty sure all y'all been working hard. C-Dog's been working hard on this video. Bender, I don't know if you're working hard, but you probably have. I watched 2 animes. I watched 2. I did a reaction to the first 2 episodes. Oh, you in Florida. Man. Man, you in Florida. I know a bunch of people in Florida. A lot of people in Florida. One of my homeboys, I think he moved to Florida. He was on the now he on the Florida side now. No. He was on the Florida side on some islands, and then moved to the Georgia side. He over on the Georgia side now. Violent Evergarden. Ooh, you gotta run around in pools, bro. Ugh. Or is that how you do it, or do you work outside the pool? Do you work outside the pool, or do you like do the inside, like inside the pool too? I bet you do in Florida. I had one of them stand up pools one time. Said I would never, ever, 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 ever do that again. Ever, never. Oh, you work on empty pools. KJ, thank you. Any specific reaction you want? You resurface them too? Ugh. I bet that's a lot of work resurfacing them areas, bro. They get ate out by them chemicals too. I wouldn't want your job. Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and Dragon Ball Z with digital monsters. Never watched Sailor Moon because that was a girl show, and I was a boy back in the day. Dragon Ball Z is Shinya. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Champions. I thought getting into Digimon Try, but I can't find it in English. So normally I'm all about subs, but there's something about Digimon. I did like on off on off. Bro, that's a big bro. That's a big. That is a big pool, bro. 150 feet by 70 feet. I even checked out like a few more of his songs. Oh, it's a commercial pool? Yeah, that's a big pool, bro. You must be doing mansion pools. Be doing something like that. Man, I like this off, on, off. I checked out like two more of his songs. He's a real chill back artist. Like I enjoyed that. I'll be your last. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, he had one that was like I think he did his first verse in English, and then the second verse was in Korean. If I remember correctly, I couldn't tell you the names. I just went and checked them out after the cigarette song. I'll be your last. I can do that BTS reaction. I'll probably do that this weekend. I ain't got no energy doing reactions tonight. I forgot what I was saying. I reacted to Megalobox episode 1 and 2. Excuse me. Uh, and I reacted to Dance with the Dragons episode 1 with Phil. I have a Dragon Ball Super episode I need to put up. But I'm trying to get my I can't think of the name of it, but it's a way for me to put the animes up. Willie Will. Uh Thank you. I think it's the fake tears. Let me look real quick. Hopefully this don't slow. No, don't need that. PTO. It might be fake. It was requested on my other one. Yeah, I think it's Fake Love, the extended version. Yeah, Fake Love is one that I got scheduled to do next. I'm just gonna do the reactions out of them. Uh, until I can get like videos, kind of like from the army, where they really break down the lyrics, because YouTube's subtitles are trash. They're a complete waste of time. So I need them to be broken down for me to read the lyrics. And speaking of that, I actually have a German song to do. Someone actually sent me the entire lyrics for me to read. I need to read through it and react to the song. It's crazy how much stuff I gotta do. Man, working these 6 days a week sucks because it cuts back on all that. Yes, I saw a video for the Dead or Alive 6. I can't wait for that. See, I'm so glad I didn't buy Dead or Alive 5 last round. I'm glad I didn't do it. Because, like, first I was like, I need to go ahead and get that game. Because I love Dead or Alive. They have their own lyrics. I'm going to have to look for it. But but it's last round, so they might not make no more. And then I showed they were making 6. I was like, Because I'm mad right now because I just seen they're making a Hitman 2, and I have the Hitman right now. I don't even get to play that much because it's hard. Not gonna lie, it's hard. Yeah, yeah, they're a lot. They got a lot of funny skins. What are my thoughts on Roseanne? Do you play the latest one, like the one where like they put the episodes up for you to do, and it's just like you can find like 24-hour hits on people and stuff like that? Because I'm trying to do the Freedom Fighters right now, and you got to kill 3 people. And I actually did it with sniper rifle, but I was up on a tower. Someone saw me, and everybody there. Uh, oh, I don't know who that is, but it looks like spam. Anyways, don't know how you got in here. I'm trying to click on her thing. Remove. There's no way for me to actually do the other stuff. Anyways, bro, that mug is hard. I mean hard, hard, bro. It is hard. And that's what makes it so good because it's such a challenge. But at the same time, I don't like just sitting there trying to walk around waiting for an enemy to get into a spot just for me to kill him. I don't really like that. Now, Sea Dog, what are my thoughts on Roseanne? You mean her being racist? There's a lot of racist people in this world, bro. Uh, that are you talking about like her show getting taken away? I mean, you can't be like we're in the age of like accountability, no accountability. You can no longer be like a trolling big star. Can't happen. You can't say stuff like that no more. So, like, you just can't be racist publicly. I'm just putting that out there. I can talk to you guys. I can legit talk to you and talk about what y'all want to talk about. That's why I like doing these. Once I actually get a way to drown out the sound enough in my house, in this room, I'm going to start putting up podcasts with just me talking on subjects and inviting in people so I can have like a contrast personality on subjects. Kind of like with the suicide talk me and Phil did. Like how I'm on one side of suicide and Phil's kind of like on the other side of suicide. So it kind of helps to have that contrast. I'm gonna let y'all know since you're in here, my my skit that I'm doing is called "How to Suppress Your Inner Troll" skit. No, no, my bad. Not how to suppress. It's called uh, "When You Have an Inner Troll" skit. That's what I'm doing. So I'm going to be showing how, like, soon trolling will not be as lucrative as it used to be. Like, you have a lot of YouTubers who built their channel around being complete idiots, being fake racists, being fake sexist. A bunch of that stuff on YouTube. Really? 15 years bad luck? Carter 3? I heard he got out of his I heard he got out of his contract. So the Carter uh I heard there might be a new Carter coming cuz he's out of that contract now. He got 10 mil out of it. Universal just cut the man a check. Oh yeah. They did the money on it. Here, let me break it down for you cuz I used to keep up with this back when there was like Hot Boys. Hot Boys back when they used to run the South with the music, Hot Boys was making $120 million on tour. On tour, $120 million, and none of the rappers were getting paid. Not even a producer was getting paid. Doesn't that sound a little fishy to you? BG wasn't getting paid. Look, Juvenile should have been rich, bro. Juvenile should have been banked. Not getting paid. Manny Fresh, not getting paid. Wayne, not getting paid. No one was getting money. But the Hot Boys was legit making 100 mil on tour, bro. It was in newspapers how much money they was making, and no one was getting broke off. Hell no. Wayne should have been sitting all the years, all the shows, everything he's done. Wayne should be sitting on at least 80, 90 million dollars right now. And he's writing checks that bounce. That let you know this is trash, bro. Like legitly trash, like straight up. He's on Bad Boy now. Bow Wow needs to leave music alone. He needs to move over to movies because he's a good actor. That's where he needs to be. Oh yeah, they'll make a movie out of the whole situation. Straight up, they'll make a movie out of the whole situation. Suicide is a big no-no in Korea. Well, it's kind of becoming the norm here in America. People's is killing themselves up. I gotta get ready to go. I still have to go to sleep and get some food, eat and go to sleep for the night and get up and go to work. And then I have a debate show to do. Hopefully tomorrow everyone shows up so I can record that and get it up for you guys. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Highest rating suicide? You were telling me how they all get overworked over there, KJ. Like, I get it, man. I'm not, like I said in that video, man. Like, sometimes, man, there's no escape for some people, and once you lose that sight, like once it looks like it's nothing but a black hole right there, you would do anything to get out of your situation, like kill yourself. See, to me, that's way too much school hours, man. It's way too crazy. And working, nah, man. I understand you gotta strive to be good and you gotta make sacrifices, but when you're very, very young, it shouldn't have to be that early. That's the way I feel about it. I'm gonna log off here, guys. I'm glad for everybody who showed up and hung out with your boy. I still gotta get me something to eat and get some sleep so I can go to work in like 4 hours. So tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to go live again. See my sleep in the classroom. Y'all be safe, make good decisions. KJ, don't overwork yourself. C Dog, good luck with that album, bro. I mean that video. Good luck with that. And I'm actually gonna check out Ross Simone's music. He makes good music from what I've heard so far. Tell him I said good job too in case you talk to him. And Lag Bender, it's always a pleasure when my boy Bender's in here. Y'all be good, be safe.